All right, we're back on. Um, all right, so all right, here's another thing too. I don't follow Hollywood and all that stuff. Um, what the hell was that? What you fart?
That was my what? Long what?
Do
No,
it.
I said, you know what, man?
Do it again.
My gas is not the what. I said, what?
All right, because no, you were breaking up because of the Skype, so it was like what? Like it was just weird. It sounded like a little baby.
Like a sporadic cum.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. I'm not used to you making spontaneous off the wall sounds.
Yeah, nobody is.
But yeah, I mean, I don't follow Hollywood or anything like that, so I'm probably late on this. But did you know that Mila Kunis was voted the hottest chick?
Shit, that's a joke, right?
I, there's, I don't know, Hollywood.
It's full of shit.
Yeah,
No, don't get me wrong. Mila Kunis is definitely hot,
no,
but
she's
not the hot.
not.
No, she's alright for what she's worth.
First of all, she's got eyes as big as a Cadillac, and her body's built like a 10-year-old boy.
Well, look, that's not what people care about. They care about her fucking personality. That's all they. Because who's another person that fucking got hottest girl of the year? And I was still Rihanna. I was shocked by that.
Was she? Yeah, I don't really find her. I don't know. Her face doesn't do it for me.
Like a shovel was hit. Like a shovel came.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
a shovel.
exactly. It's really flat.
And her forehead is massive, son. Like bigger than Tyra Banks.
Yeah, yeah, and that's huge.
Because her forehead's like you see her forehead before you see her eyes. That's fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
normally I'll stare at her tits, but her forehead just overthrows that immediately. Like she has no problem making eye contact with anybody.
Right.
They're like, oh, I love your hair.
But well, even Mila Kunis' personality, it just drones on and on. There's a show that I watch now. It's called The Graham Norton Show. It's a talk show, and it's on the BBC. And this guy's really funny. So she was on it last week, and he's asking her about the new movie Oz, the stupid movie that she's in, and her explanation of it just drones on. I got the audio. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, play it.
All right.
Like hearing Brits talk to people.
All right, here you go. Yeah, all right. This is Mila Kunis on the Graham Norton Show explaining her new stupid movie and her role.
Tits.
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Oh God, yeah. I mean,
Listen
I
to
wasn't,
this.
I wasn't. Here's the thing. Yeah, no, I was. I really did not. I can't lie. I was pretty scared that I was going to screw this up for a lot of people.
Keep
and,
listening.
And the character turns out to be so iconic, right? So the end result of the character that I played is very iconic. And I would never want to reenact it or recreate it or even interpret it in any form.
So then, what are you going to? If you're not going to act it or recreate it or interpret it, then what are you going to do?
No, just be cute and bash her beautiful Norwegian eyes.
Yeah, yeah, that's the other thing too. Whenever you see her movies, she's always trying to, get her eyes on focus.
Because she has lazy eye, right?
Does she really?
You ever watch Ted?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies, but I didn't notice it though.
Oh yeah.
Really?
A couple seasons, her eyes kind of roll a little bit. They won't talk about it because trust me, because I think if you ask Seth MacFarlane like whether or not did you ever look at her eyes when like they're on set, it's like yeah they roll a little bit. They roll a little bit to the left.
I don't find her hot at all though. I mean, I've seen her in movies and stuff where she's in a bikini and I check her out and all. She doesn't do it for me. It's her body is straight like a little boy. Where I like women where they have like curves and the hips, where they look like women.
Well, you want to know who I actually made a really big fuck up on? Like I thought who was ugly as shit till I actually saw her like in the movie later.
Who's that?
I did. The Australian chick that played in the last Transformers movie, the blonde that what's his Shia LaBeouf was dating.
The Kate Upton.
Is it Kate Upton? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because what happened was I saw the picture of her and I was like, okay, fine. So she's a blonde with really puffy lips like Angela Jolie. No big deal.
Right.
But then I saw her in Maxim and I was like, okay, what am I looking at? It's not a big deal. So my boy was ripping. It's like she's fucking hot and blah blah blah. So finally, and this is before I seen the movie. So when I saw the movie, I was like, oh, that makes complete sense now. She does have curves. Like, okay.
Well, in the Maxim photo shoot, that's not a real bikini. It's painted on.
Well, I know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but there was a scene where she's like, there's a shot where they have her in the bed, and part of her body's wrapped up in the sheets, and like obviously her ass is hiked up in the air a little bit.
Yeah.
But like obviously it's an in and out shot, so you don't really see much of her ass. You see more of her face and a transition of her, But I'm talking photography talk again. Sorry.
Did you jerk to it?
Huh? No, because it's like I'm a photographer, so I deal with that all the time. Like, I take pictures of naked girls all the time.
So you look at you look at girls in pictures as a subject, not necessarily you want to bang them.
No, because realistically, when, it's weird because when you work with a model who's willing to shoot nude, it's like they can tell that kind of it's like instant friend zone without asking to be put there.
Who's the last girl that you jerked to?
Oh God, wow.
Are you shy?
No, I'm really trying to think of the last girl I really took it down to.
Was it Rihanna?
It was a porn star. Oh, it was a porn star.
What porn star?
White girl, big ass. Oh my God, her ass is like to die. I just want her to sit on my face. Alexis Texas, or whatever her fucking stage name is.
Yeah, I heard of her.
Yeah, her ass is like nice. I mean, I've seen other white girls' asses like that are just as good as hers, but that's pretty. She's short as shit too. She's only like 5'6". So
I'll use a ghetto word. She's got a badonkadonk.
She's past that point. A badonkadonk is sloppy and looks good in a pair of like fucking sweatpants. Her ass is great without anything on.
Wow.
It's that right. Like, and there's another chick that like I thought that was hot in the business, Naomi Russell or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
She's fucking hot. I think she's like Ukrainian or something, like Ukrainian, like Spanish and some shit. But she's fucking hot.
I thought you were gonna say Naomi Campbell.
Please, that bitch is no. Actually, speaking of which, there was one time her and Tyra were gonna whip each other's ass one day. Funny enough, because like Tyra Banks invited her on her show, and you could tell like Naomi didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
But I guess she just did to humor her, and she was like, "Why?" And you can hear like this. It's got to be on YouTube somewhere, but you can see like Tyra's like ripping into. She's like, "Why did you try to ruin my life?" And Naomi's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I ain't trying to ruin shit." Like, I mean, so, like, and she almost like walked the fuck out. Like, she's like, "I don't want to be here anymore." So.
All right. Well, I'll play a few more seconds of the Mila Kunis, and then just so you can hear her drone on, and then I'll go into something else regarding her. But
world, what a fucking joke.
I know it's silly.
Because you would fail. And so with this film, it's very much an origin story. And so once you kind of ground the character in as much reality as you can,
That's what it sounded like. It said origin. I see.
I bet you Frank will fucking hit that.
Who?
I bet you Frank will hit that shit.
Oh, probably, yeah. But I don't know. She just doesn't do it for me. I hate the sound of her voice. That crackly.
That New York smoking cigarette crackly.
Yeah.
Or Jersey.
The Oz, Mila Kunis. I was in Ted.
She's always got a clearer throat. Where's the water?
I didn't want to interpret it or reenact it or anything like that, but my character's iconic, so I didn't know what to do.
Close your eyes. She sounds like I guess a hotter version of fucking Lisa Pinelli.
The other night, something scared me, and I opened my eyes really wide, and turns out I was signaling planes because I could see the white in my eyeballs, and they were landing on my front lawn, and I really didn't mean for that to happen, but, I'm Norwegian. But I don't know. So I'm listening to this. I'm hearing it drone on and on and on. So what you're hearing now is the way she normally talks. But here's what's going on in my head while she's talking.
Rational, I guess. But God, it was incredibly frightening. I can't lie.
That's what I'm hearing.
I was pretty scared as
That's the Mila Kunis in my mind. And I just couldn't take it anymore. So now here's another version to me. Wait, it's coming.
So iconic, right? So the end result of the character that I played is very iconic. And I would never want to reenact it or recreate it or even interpret it in any form because you can't, you fail. And so with this film, it's very much an origin story. And so once you kind of ground the character in as much reality as you can, it made it a little more.
That's her. That's what she sounds like in my head.
Like she's on meth? Like she's on fucking speed?
Yeah, it's like it's like iconic James Franco, and then it's just like I just want it to be over, like you know. I mean, it's almost the same as our Pope talking.
Hola, hoy, viernes 15, vamos a ver El líder que salva a la gente. La lectura la encontré.
But
he said something like very bad just there.
what do you say, puta?
No, he didn't curse yet.
Oh.
Everybody's waiting for it though.
I mean, did you ever hear Vince Vaughn in movies? How he just like yammers on and on.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah.
here. All right, now this is what Mila Kunis sounds like. Here's my version right now. If you never heard of Vince Vaughn, if you've never seen any of his movies, listen to this clip right now. This is every Vince Vaughn movie that he's ever done ever. Okay? Here's every Vince Vaughn movie right now. This is it right now.
You're sitting there, you're wondering, do I have food on my face? Am I eating? Am I talking too much? Are they talking enough? Am I interested? I'm not really interested. Should I play like I'm interested? But I'm not that interested. But I think she might be interested. But do I want to be interested? But now she's not interested. I have to know everything there is to know about this. I love people so much. I love people so much. And I love it on pizza. I think you should put a little bit in my hair. Kind of rough. So they hold it up. Slip.
That's him. See how fast he talks and yammers on. I want pizza. I want. Oh man, I don't know how these people get famous.
I don't either. I know it's not the looks, so I don't know.
As far as that little boy being voted the most hottest girl in the world, the fix is in. She's blowing somebody.
I totally just missed that till you said that part. Like, what little boy got voted the hottest girl? Bieber?
You know what? Listen, I'll bet you $500 that if we can make this happen, I'll bet you $500 if we get Mila Kunis naked, okay, from the back, like where her butt's out and her hips and everything, and we put a curtain over her body, but we cut out a hole for her butt and her hips, and then we get a boy who's about, I'd say 14 or 15, cut a hole out for him, put him side by side. I'll bet you $500 you won't be able to tell a difference. Because I don't think I could.
Oh wow!
I don't know.
I've never heard so much coon-ass hate. That's like hating Ashton Kutcher for just being Ashton.
I do. Do.
Everybody hates him.
Oh, I hate Ashton Kutcher, and they say he's a billionaire.
Well, see, first of all, when he replaced Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men,
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna suck ass.
Yeah.
Because all I see is Rhodey from fucking the '70s Show.
Yeah.
That's all I see.
Right. That's really his only claim to fame.
Burn. That's all. What the fuck? That's all I see on there. I'm like, oh man. But I can't. Even my attitude is I really can't hate, even if I want to, because let's face facts. They got more money than me right now, and it sucks. And
Yeah, well, you know what? If Ashton Kutcher is worth more than $50,000, there's something wrong in this world.
yeah. Well, first of all, he did date Demeen, so I give him kudos for that, because Demeen was hot at one point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you think she was hot though when he got to her?
She was kind of she was in that phase where she knows she's a little older now, just to compete with the young broads. But my thing about girls who want to stay young forever, that kills me, because it's like once you're past your prime of being hot, let it go.
Yeah, but you know what I hate in Hollywood though that most women do? They get really skinny, like bony skinny, because they think it looks good, but it doesn't. It makes them look older.
Yeah, and like you're dying.
Yeah, like do you know did you ever notice that when girls have a not baby fat, but just a little bit of it, they actually look younger.
Little muffin top action.
Yeah, just a little bit. They actually look younger and better.
Well, I guess it depends on what girl you're referring to, because there's some girls who can pull that little look off and be fine.
Who? In
I
your
don't know,
opinion?
what girl can pull it off and get away with it with no issue at all?
Yeah. Like somebody famous, of course, that we would both know.
Who the fuck actually did gain a little weight and still pulled it off and looked okay?
All right, why you think about that? You know who I think looks good with a few pounds? Kirstie Alley.
Really?
Yeah, when she took the robe off of Oprah, I jerked to it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like that. I like the thighs and all. I like that figure.
Shawn Johnson.
I don't know who that is.
Gymnast.
I'm not into dudes.
Haha, you're funny.
No, honestly though, I really don't know.
She's a gymnast. And
Oh, the go ahead.
The short little one, the short cute one.
She's isn't she in a commercial for paper towels or something?
I don't know about now, but
okay.
she was on like Dancing with the Stars and some shit back in the day, and she's cute. Like she put on a little weight, and I was like, okay, it works for her because
yeah.
Who's another fucking? I don't know. The girls I like are in Hollywood. Like I don't really like that many actresses like physically attracted to them. Because in my opinion, a lot of the girls in Hollywood, like who's another one's all popular all of a sudden?
Lindsay Lohan.
Fuck her. No, fuck that bitch. I'm referring to like who's the girl in fucking Hunger Games, Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh yeah.
Like she seems like the reason why I mean, don't get me wrong, she reminds me like a girl I used to hang out with like back in like middle school.
She's okay. I mean, she's easy on the eyes.
Yeah, but she's like she has that vibe about her that seems like she's probably like really socially awkward. Now there's a girl that still looks hot, actually who looks hotter now, and I don't know what happened, but something happened in the past year. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
What happened to her?
Have you seen her lately?
No.
Oh, she should have fucking got like at least in the top 10 of the highest women. Like, because now like I don't know, after her Ghost Whisperer episode of Moot show she did.
Yeah.
Because back then she was like that librarian who just like hit her tits and stuff in the world.
Right.
Now she's in this new show now. I don't know what it's called, but
The Client List.
Yeah.
I've seen the commercials on TV.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know if she's a prostitute or what. But
I think my mom
whatever.
watches it too.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like I mean, that it's like, because she went from like, but she had a little punch like when she. When she was in that one movie, Can't Hardly Wait, she had a little fluff to her.
Right. Okay, now do you think she was hotter then with a little fluff, or now where she's like you can see her veins and everything?
Well, now because her tits are actually obviously there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's always been. I think I have a thing for brunettes, period. But
yeah,
she's always been one of my favorite girls to stare at or admire. But I felt the same way about Neve Campbell until I saw her after the Wild Things. I was like, okay,
Neve
never
Campbell. Oh yeah, I'm not into her at all. She has an ass like a dude.
I never looked at her ass, so I guess you have a point.
If you go on Google and you type in like Neve Campbell naked in shower, I think she was naked in a shower in some movie. I didn't see the movie, but I saw the picture. It looks like a dude's ass. It's like kind of like square, like a dude.
I don't know what dudes are actually looking at. Because my fucking shit looks better than most girls.
Oh, I'm sure you look good naked. Do you have a six pack?
Working on it, goddammit. All the fucking sugar is taking a hold of me.
Oh.
No, it's there. It's not shredded like I want it to be. I'm not one of those guys who need to be all like ripped up and shit.
Right.
As long as I can hit my
Yummy.
my favorite character.
Yeah. I love that guy.
I know.
Oh no.
There was one episode of Family Guy where they used him as the shark in Jaws.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat you.
There's a lot of people up there.
Yeah, he's looking at two people swimming.
You gotta find that clip before you go there.
I'm gonna eat you.
I can eat you if I want to, but I need to watch my weight.
Are you a fan of all Seth MacFarlane stuff?
Actually, I liked Seth when he was on Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo?
Yeah, Seth was, he did a couple, because, Seth started, like, when he first started making the rings around the cartoon, or I guess the animated world, he used to do a lot of voiceovers for a lot of people.
Oh.
And I first got introduced to him when I was watching Johnny Bravo. I didn't know who he was back then, but when I looked at his, was it the filmography? They show you, like, all his credentials.
Yeah.
He did a lot of work with, like, Johnny Bravo. There's another, like, highly animated series. What's it called? Powerpuff Girls, I think it was.
Who's Johnny Bravo?
You don't know who Johnny Bravo is?
I know it from the Brady Bunch.
No, Johnny Bravo is, in theory, the guy who pretty much bangs Thelma from Scooby Doo.
Really?
But apparently, they're like, I'm really big into the whole cosplay bullshit, so
yeah,
they tell you everything about that. But anyways, Johnny Bravo's this like self-arrogant, like this asshole to women. He thinks these guys give to all women. He has like this like big blonde like updo, if you will, kind of like the greaser look, like of the 50s. Wears like dark fucking shades, a black shirt, and like he's like he basically looks like one of those top heavy guys who doesn't like to do leg days.
Oh, all right. I just know it when Greg Brady played him on the Brady Bunch, that one show.
Yeah, he's always trying to basically be the. He's like a attention whore, pretty much. That's his character.
Oh.
Lives at home with his mom. Is always annoyed by his neighbor. There's always some fucking little girl trying to sell him some Girl Scout cookies. He's always like beating her ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You think we should be this far out? Stop worrying, Mark. We'll be fine. Hey, I'm gonna eat, y'all. I'm gonna eat that hairy leg. I'm gonna eat that one, too. Hope I can see right up them shorts. I got a whole bunch of rows of teeth to chew you with. Dinah, Dinah, Dinah. Oh, now, wait a minute. I did have a chubby kid on a raft earlier today. It's okay, though. I've been swimming a lot lately. Yummy.
He is a genius, Seth MacFarlane. Did you see him on the Oscars?
Yeah, I love that shit.
I loved it.
I love the opening joke, and everybody like ripped him into it, like about when he made that joke about Django.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. I swear to God, the moment he wrote that, Twitter lit up like a fucking light bulb. He was like, "Oh, it's so wrong." I was like, "But he kind of has a point, though."
It took me a while to get his Rex Reed joke to Adele.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who Rex Reed was. I had to Google it.
Nah, I got it. Like I had to look it up too. But then somebody made a really fucked up joke towards the end of the Oscars, where Sandra Bullock, I guess, was presenting something.
Yeah.
And someone made like a meme of her face and put it on Facebook. And they said on top of the meme, "Yeah, that's the same reaction I had when I looked up the word blue waffle too." I kid you not, for like a week straight, blue waffle was the #1 search item on Google.
Oh, I believe you. But what is it, though?
You don't want to know.
A blue waffle?
A blue waffle. A couple girls know what it is personally. Let's leave it at that. A blue waffle is basically the worst possible. Well, it's among one of the worst possible STDs that a girl can get. What it is basically the exterior part of the vag.
Yeah.
Does look kind of like a bluish tint to it because the exterior part of the lips are all pussed up. And
oh man,
it's really rough, man. Like it's hard to describe. You gotta look at it. If you have a sensitive stomach to shit, you probably don't want to see it. But I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's fucking horrible. And it tells you like all the obvious telltale signs.
Is that like contagious to guys too?
Well, yeah. What it is that they say it comes from different things, but it starts off, I guess, apparently as a yeast infection.
Oh.
And it transitions because some girls will fucking still. Some girls is real nasty. They'll still fuck on the period. Like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So the guys will run red lights all day long with them. Like condom's a condom. So.
Did you ever have sex with a girl on her period?
Does fucking her in the ass on the period count?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
But you never did it in the vag?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, I couldn't do it. Like even if I did strap up, I still just feel weird.
I'm gonna throw you a black stereotype right now.
No, here it goes.
Do you like to go down on girls?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
In your face, motherfucker.
Because I heard a lot of black guys don't like to do that.
Sucker. I personally love to fucking eat girls. I love eating pussy. It's great.
Do you know what the taste is though?
I don't fucking look for taste. I just look for reactions.
It's mucus.
Well, duh. Everybody knows that.
Okay. As long as you don't mind eating snot.
Well, look. I mean, everybody has coughed up a loogie and said I was wrong.
Yeah, but I don't cough up a loogie and spit it in a girl's mouth though.
I have.
Oh.
Watch you give me a head to get that lubrication going.
Oh. You're hardcore. You make sure it's green too?
Look, I told you. I look for reactions more than anything else.
I guess.
By the back of her head, cock her fucking mouth open, and just.
Oh. Oh.
I make her work around a little bit first, build a lather.
It's a shame you're not a smoker. Then you can really get some phlegm up.
Oh, Oh wow. Yeah, I make get a little lather going and then have her fucking just try to take the balls with it.
Yeah. Do you do anything that's bad for your body? Like you don't smoke, and I'm guessing you don't drink.
Nah, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I think the worst thing I've ever done to my body is I do self inflicting pain issues. I do self inflicting pain though.
Yeah, I used to do
Like
that too. I used to cut myself and punch the walls and shit.
nah, like I still the suspension. I still do that once in a while.
Suspension?
You never heard of suspension?
What do you like hang?
Yeah,
What do you hang from? Like your arms?
upper back and shoulders.
How do you do that? Like you tie a rope like underneath your armpits and then you just hang?
Nah, I use larger fish hooks. They're rolled out to the point so you can just take them out.
Oh, you put them in your skin and then you hang? Okay, I've never seen it like in real life, but I've seen a couple of movies though.
Yeah, I don't levitate very often. No, I can't go as high as some people. Like some people will go almost 6 feet high. I
Yeah.
can probably do a foot or two off the ground and be fine.
Doesn't it hurt putting the spikes in your skin though?
No, I don't do it when I'm I check myself up first.
Well, you have to put the hooks in your skin, and then you hang yourself, right?
Right, you have to catch the back fatty tissue.
Yeah, but doesn't that hurt though?
It does going in, coming out not so much.
And then like of all things to choose, why did you choose that? Like does it feel good or?
Because the cutting thing doesn't work for me anymore. Like it's trouble when I was younger. So
Yeah.
I mean, but I work in public now, so I can't.
You have to hide your
Scars.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
You
shit
gotta hide
anymore.
the evidence.
Yeah. Plus, it's like I can't do what I really want to do anyway. So that's the next best thing. Like what I really want to do is actually just find some chick who's wider than I am and pretty much dominate her. That's pretty much it.
Would you say wider than you are?
No. My phone's breaking up. I said I like to dominate a girl who's into it more than I am.
Oh, into hanging?
No, just like overall from a sexual standpoint.
Oh, all right. So you want a girl that's like a sub?
Pretty much.
That's I'd say it's fairly common.
Yeah, but it's hard to come by.
Did you ever go on like dating websites for like gothic chicks and BDSM and all that stuff?
I wanted to find a girl like at my school who just looks like that innocent type of chick who's really oppressed.
Yeah.
I wanted to meet a girl who was like sexually oppressed
Right.
and work with her because going after like a gothic girl or a girl who seems like she's into that won't be as fun because it's like she's expecting it.
I gotcha.
So meeting somebody who's not been exposed to it, much more fun.
So you're like a wannabe rapist in a sense.
No, I wouldn't physically go that far. I said dominate, not fucking choke out.
That's true. Wow, man, you're like an onion. Whenever I ask you about women, there's always a lot of layers there.
Yeah, well, I respect women to a degree.
Of course you do. I know you would never hit them or anything like that.
But once they give me the green light to have at it with them, they're gonna probably regret it later.
Yeah.
And then they'll thank me later.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I think I have some more questions for you tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're out of time right now, but I don't know. I want to talk to you more about this tomorrow night.
Cool.
About your hangings and all that stuff.
I'll actually send you some pictures for you.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
So you can post it to your website.
Cool. Yeah. Text me some pictures.
All right.
All right. We're out, and I guess see everybody tomorrow.
Later.
All right, man. All right. Sign out Skype. Okay, signed out. And everybody, we will see you tomato.